Hello. Thanks for all your help. Goodbye.
Well met. Interested in a trinket or a gem? Realty's another... Time then. It is the hero of Mel. And sheer. Another time then.
Hello. Colm is a healer. I don't suppose you'd agree to help us again. And Ella is. She talked a lot about the wisp. Goodbye.
Fool. Thanks for nothing. Oh, I see. The captain sent you. Come. I'll show you. Thank you. No point. Escort me to the exit where it is. What? Got the staff. I want to stay as far away from whispering. Goodbye. The Tuatha don't stand a chance. Goodbye.
You found the weaponsmith, and she brings with her a power and well-timed. The Tuatha are on. Goodbye.
The hero of Melsenshire, as I live and
Thanks to you, we might actually live to... You could bring back the mercenaries. We'll need them if we are to hold a bit longer. They meant to do... You will have to deal with their leader. They have a temporary camp on the Nat... Goodbye.
Hello. They're a Bolden about. I don't need damn parasites. Listen here.
If Moondown, if you clear out the two other watchtowers between here and fine. We'll go to Moondown and we'll fight. But after this, I'm goodbye. Ah, the smell of goodbye.
And he named it Prismere. Agarth wanted me to keep an eye on Lady Shear, but I've been reviewing my notes of our last trip to Alabastra, and I've come to... I don't know exactly, but it must have been a tremendously powerful... You were attuned to the well in my lab, but Hugh's well captured your essence. What's more, I think that power is the source of the Prismere crystals. Something intelligent and malignant. No, but her power was the key. In fact, she's... Whatever Gadflow's been doing, you've got to stop him before it's too late. With tremendous magic which you provided, in fact. You never did explain where you...
By Lyria, I am commander of the Ariad. The Ash Cup. The Tuatha have built a gauntlet of spellcasting. It's just... But, if you're brave enough to... If you can neutralize these sentries, the past... See if you can find a... Until later, then. It has begun. There are more sentries ahead. Eat well done once you've felled them both. Until later, then.
Got myself a little tied up here. And is it a trick of the eye, or are these just got myself tied? Honestly, I haven't had this much fun in decades. Not on your but I will take just a moment to catch my... Keep going. I'll meet you
Excellent work. The Tuatha are consumed by... The main Tuatha encamp. Stay safe.
The skulls atop High Fulgen shine and coldly gleam in a precise line. For us who chew on hollowed bones, while alive we wail vapid moans. It's delight for us to feed, to feast, we the winter of the East. We the corpses in putrid bloom, we of decay and twilight gloom, will never halt our hungered wait, till spilled blood is on our plate. So come into our lands at night, and see an endless wintry sight.
The final. I cannot. We need only kill Decidin. I'll be here.
Gadflow's corruption has reduced my homeland to this barren waste. You've still got plenty of this blasted wasteland to go, and keep your wits about you. These Prismia crystals are alive. I've spent countless centuries in these lands. Watch out for Twilight Path.
Be vigilant. We are deep in... Until later, then.
The anger festers in the heart, and perfectly you play the part of hero to the summer's west, bringing Tuatha to their rest. Why do you try so hard in vain? Why bring the others senseless pain? Don't you see, mortal, don't you see the body impaled on the tree? Will you not witness their loss and feed upon the awful dross? Or walk again past corpses new without care for the rotting few? The House of Vengeance enacted the whims of our mad king. The divided court became Gadflow's Tuatha by force or by rebirth. The Winter Fae dwindled before this wave of frenzied strife. They were soldiers in an immortal army, or they were outcast. The greatest of vengeance, Malwyn, Claran, Vescain among them, became his witch knights. War had come again to the Fae. But instead of by Lord Own, it was Gadflow the King without a winter.
That's the lie. I'll make camp. It was an honor to fight by yours. Keep your blades sharp. Until later, then. Reinforcements will arrive. Until later, then.
O gloried stranger in our land, bringing death with the fate's own hand, filling the graves with corpses new, that feed the vultures, mortals too. Yes, they'll eat the flesh of the dead, and tear the limbs off, and the head. They only need the slightest lie to give them reason as to why their minds should be free from all guilt. And that is how your morals wilt. Continue, stranger, in our home, where demons tread and evils roam. For you are now a part of woe, blight, dusk, ruin, and living foe.
You must hurry. There is much to do, and they are the survivors of Eventide to Forgive me. Ever since the Tuatha came, omens of our destruction besieged. When he refused to worship Gadflow's god of smoke and ash, he thought first to kill us. First, one day. That is all Gast needed to unravel many seasons of the telling. To make the earth shudder and the sky weep. Now he sits up. Wonderful! Your attack will give us time to... His camp of Cadsimir is to the north. He lords over Twilight. The enemy is out there. Victory will be yours.
But Gadflow was not content to rule the Court of Winter. Mortals would bow before him as well. And so he made war on your people and drove them from the eastern lands. The Alfar fell before an avalanche of corrupted fervor. The Tuatha acted as one army and built the Prismea Chantries as new idols of their false mountain god, their Tirnoch. If you were here, then you were sold to the putrid lands of the old. Your lost body will burn to crumbled ash till your bones turn. There is no hope left for your life. Wielding hammer, sword, or knife will not save you. You are the waste of a contempt's malicious fate. And what awaits your untuned mind is what you hope you'll never find. The vilest, darkest, blackest thing. The conscience of a reigning king.
Ready to fall, mortal!
You're back. I am amazed. While the defeat of Gask will count as a victory against the mad prophecies aside, you have done as I asked. Farewell.
make your peace.
Agarth will... A scout on the ridge above saw the two. If you'd rather not wait, talk. Agarth, of course. If you wait. Careful. Worse.
Foolish mortals, listen well to advice in this tale of atrocities that we will tell. Horror awaits the fools who fell and languish behind arcane veil.
It is the hero of Melson. Sheer. Another time then.
Of old they sung, but now a god, proclaimed enchanting song. They worship on their earthen sod, and bow their heads and pray and nod. Another name to bear their wrong. Flames of warlike engines roar and quake through heaven's path. In Gadflow's name they battle more. And then, despite the peace of yore, will murder neighbors in their wrath.
Good to see you here. I am. Damn it all, I knew we couldn't trust her. You're right. Right now, we just need to get through the House of Vengeance and kill... We'll go as... Listen, if we get separated, I'll... Stay on guard.
They left you helpless and without hope, among the barren plains or searching for food on mountain slope, and finding only gallows rope. And then you thanked them for your pains. As the sun is to the forest, Tirnoch is to the Fae of winter. Some embraced this new god, this break from the great cycle. Others hid in the darkest of places. Gadflow spoke of Tirnoch, and the Prismere emanated its power. It is a source of magic and hatred. It no longer slumbers beneath Amethen. The unbroken horizon of the winter is now the fiery haze of destruction. So these two sides are yours to choose, and the evils they put out. One to kill you without a ruse. One you're merely tools for their use. Either way, a foolhardy seat.
You are not the Witch Knight Anira. Not even to a... Why are you down here? You are not... Speak, now! And you'd like that. Not all beings rush forth like hasty fools, but I digress. I spare your life because I grow tired of my orders. There is a rare gemstone I could craft. You, mortal, need... Oh, and if you speak with that sniveling Belny, I'm certain he can help you obtain the weapon. You get to keep that head of yours. And I can offer you my services in addition to helping you obtain. This is a unique gem. Therefore, it will require... Bring the raw Prismia shards to me and I can create... Who's there? Yes?
Hey. He'll be guarding the heart of the House of Vengeance. Stay on guard. Onwards! We're nearly there.
Looks like this is it.
That was amazing. You're twice the hero I ever was. Our forces can't keep going from here. We're stretched. Sidon and I will hold the gate for you as long as we can. Head in, face Gadflow, end. Good plan. I promise not to die if you do that. Trust me. Gadflow is weakened. His armies are broken. This is your chance. Child, you're 10 times the hero I've ever been, and I can't wait. Get going.
My deepest apologies for not... Ventrinia was something of a hassle. He attacked me. It was only a matter... The closer we got to Bale, the more obsessed he became with Tianok. That's why he had to be stopped. And why we need to talk about our mission. Betrayed you? We're running out of time. Lead on. I'm right behind you.
The winter court was still as fallen snow as the jester danced and capered, juggling knives and torches. He
Fighting at
sang
your
to
side,
his lords and
just like
ladies,
the old days,
but none
before you
smiled.
died.
Not an eyebrow raised as the snivelling jester imitated the king, not even when he took the crown from his head. Because this was the day that Gadflow murdered the winter court. This was the day the Tuatha were born, and our people became a sacrifice for tyranny.
You and I carry on a duty that has been fulfilled for centuries. We keep the world from being consumed. The ancient beast
Since the
must stay
Alabaster
sealed
Wall was
away
young,
at any
the
cost.
beautiful bone-white
The
forest
world
was
must
a
never
place
realize
of
the
peace and
terrible power
meditation.
Tiamat
No
offers.
piercing birdsong nor heated word could find its way between the branches. Quiet thought prevailed until Gadflow shattered our land. The Tuatha's crimson axes chopped the forest for arrow shafts, and Tirnoch's Prismere spires rose up to consume what remained. Now our forest is shattered, and screams of warfare fill its boughs.
When Gadflow's army arose, we recognized Tianok's tainted influence. Only a force like her could warp eternal creatures like the Fae. So you came to infiltrate Alabastra, find Tianok, and seal her away forever. And you used Ventrinio to get in, under the guise of being his assistant.
The greatest heroes of winter have always fallen from the Bale's pale boughs, from Pietra the Keen to Hulgan the Hungry. When the Tuatha claimed dominance over us, heroes arose to defend winter. Gadflow laughed at their challenge and called up Tirnoch's wrath. In a second, our most loyal heroes were impaled by Prismere spires. Our heroes were gone, never to be reborn, and our people succumbed to Gadflow's madness.
Well met. It is the hero of Melson Shear. Another...
This is no time to turn back. We've got to see this through. This is no time to dawdle. Lead on. I'm right behind you. If you couldn't stop Tirnoch, she would use her pawns to fully escape her prison, and the world would be her new plaything. You had to try, even though the Fate Weavers said you were doomed. As always, the Fate Weavers were right.
And so, instead of an arcane age, Gadflow would have an endless winter. Not the winter of the Fae, but of Tirnoch's making. Gadflow has seen the visions of annihilation, of a blissful void across the world.
In happier times, the Winter Court would come here to bathe in the colours of the midnight gardens. Night violets and pale moonflowers blossomed on a field of bluest grass studded with frost.
I found you in Dalentarth.
When stars aligned, the Aurora Borealis danced
sure
for the
you
Queen
remembered.
herself. But now the Tuatha have crushed the gardens and planted only corpses. The fruit of their tortured garden is only blood red.
Keep our secrets. I considered killing you then and there. Nothing personal. You would have done the same to me. But then I saw what you had become. I saw the new powers you wielded. And I saw... When I saw you could change fate, I knew you were our only choice. So I helped you. This must have been a lot for you to take in at once. A lot has changed since you were here last. It isn't going to be as easy this time. And last time it killed you. Oh, she's a creature with incredible power. A dragon. But she is no simple lizard in some child's tale. She has a power rivaled only by the gods. Thousands of years ago, the ancient Alpha sealed her in the Amethyst between this world and the world of magic. And there she went mad. As her prison weakened over time, she was able to tempt Gadflow into helping her gain enough power to break free. And if she escapes fully, it will mean the end of all mortal life. Tirnoch's revenge for tens of thousands of years of imprisonment. That's why people like you and I have dedicated our lives to keeping Tirnoch's secret from the world. We were supposed to keep Tirnoch hidden from the world. Anyone who learned too much had to die. But when Gadflow found her, you were the one who volunteered to kill him and seal Tirnoch away once more, even though you were fated to fail. It took every trick we had to get you here the first time, and you still died. I don't know if you plan to be... I wouldn't be surprised. If you only think you're ready, then you're not the same cocky bastard that I used to work with. You can't count on having a third life. And it'd be a shame to lose the man you've become. Ha! I have more important things to do than love, but I do trust you with the fate of my world. It may not set your heart aflutter to hear it, but it'll lead on. I'm right behind you.
You don't understand, do you? Yes! Return to your grave! Crumble, child of dust! Crumble, child of dust! Crumble, child of dust!
An illusion. Something's not right. Where's Gadflow hidden himself? If Gadflow isn't here, then he must be hiding further underground. Someplace closer to the source of the... Definitely. Whatever bargain Gadflow made with... Let's go. We're close. Let's go.
I feel you here again, full of life, full of fate. What have you brought for me?
I can feel Tiernok's eyes upon us.
You've used your power well. So much potential. Let's have a taste, shall we?
She just tore out a part of the fates you've stolen and turned it against you. Perhaps it is not inaccurate to think of her as a god.
I have been imprisoned here since before your kind emerged from the dark. But now, my freedom draws near.
We cannot let Gadflow free Tiernok.
Gadflow's prayers weaken this prison, but he is not the one who will set you free.
Don't listen. You're the only one who has the power to stop her.
When you first came to me, death was your only fate, but I never this way. And you were so eager to play your role.
You chose this? What does she mean? Tiernok awakens. Let's go.
I gave you freedom, and now you have returned to grant me mine.
Only you have the power to reseal Tirnoch inside the Amethyst. Once Tirnoch is pushed back into her prison, but that leaves one question. Can I trust you to keep Tirnoch secret? There are things in this world that must remain hidden. You've seen what has happened here. Gadflo tapped a fraction of her power. He upset the great cycle of the Fae and waged a genocidal war on the young races. Just coming in contact with her power managed to free you from fate's bonds. And if you can turn that freedom against her, she will have no power over Amalur. Nothing like you has ever existed before. If you're victorious, it may be the last time you change the fate of... Even if you fall back into fate's weave once her influence is gone from this world, it will be a far better fate than what... That is excellent. After all that you've done, if you do escape, I will be watching you. And know this, and go. Stop Tirnoch from fully entering this world. But remember, my blades will always be at your... Nothing in the world is fated to stop Tirnoch. Let's go. There's no turning back now.
Come, Fate Weaver, bring me your power. Sacrifice yourself and seal the fate of your world.
It's time to choose your fate. Amethyst lies beyond. This is where the dragon will breach the veil.
Come forward, mortals. Behold the birth of Tirnoch. Attend your final hour.
My fate does not lie beyond those doors. You alone may change what is to come. Go!
Ah, yes. Welcome back, mortal. How does it feel, I wonder, to return to this place? Does the pain of your death still linger? Can you feel it echo through the air? And now, in this place, you shall witness the birth of Tirnoch, the destruction of the Alfar, and the dawn of the endless winter. She comes. Tirnoch the powerful, Tirnoch the merciful. Qualla fella Tirnoch, qualla sera Tirnoch. Tirnoch? Have I done well, lady? Are you pleased? Is it... did I...
You have served your purpose.
But I have so much more to give.
And now, faithless one, you shall serve yours. Come closer. Give yourself to me. Soon your world's fate will be my feast. Yes! Struggle, fight, and die, just as you did before. You are nothing but... Why won't you die? Impossible! Impossible!
How could we have known that this would be a new beginning? I wonder now if we should have foreseen this outcome, but who knew then what fate would bring? I would have liked to have delivered this message in person, to see you one final time. That, however, would have been complicated. The order to which I belong had other plans. Were you ever to leave the crystalline fortress? When it comes to you, though, it seems no fate is written in stone. It was only through my assurances that your silence could be counted upon that either one of us still draws breath. I trust you will not make of me a liar. Were stories of what we have seen to begin to surface in the inns and taverns of Amalur, I would be asked to seek you out. And as we both know, the next time you die, there will be no return. But let us not speak of this. Your life is your own. Go now, and see what fate may bring you, or what fate you may bring. Perhaps one day in happier times, you and I will meet again. Until that day, I remain yours, Aelin Shear.
Well, well, awake at last. But you're here and the war's all but over. So who are we to complain? I was hoping you could tell us. Sidon and I were fighting a few remaining stragglers. I guess you must have killed Gadflow, because the Tuatha started screaming and ran away. There are still a few diehards. Wasn't much longer before Aelin showed up, carrying you over her shoulder. Told me to watch over you, make sure. She left some kind of note for you. But I know better than to read a private message from a... There are still Tuatha who refuse to surrender, but yes, the war is ended. As for what's next, well, see, a lot of the soldiers asked me for readings after the fighting ended, and try as I might, I can't see a fate for any of us. Tirnoch, you don't expect me to think that Gadflow's gone. Whatever happened down there, though, it changed everything.
Good morning, sir. Good to see you up and out of your quarters. This here is the lower hall. The council has granted this rare honor, and they have also allowed me to offer you access to the Reserve Armory. If you would, I do hope your stay has been restorative. I don't believe my... my eyes.
You have returned? No. Ah, thank you, mortal.
At long last, Gadflo has crushed the Winter Fae, and his Tuatha rules us utterly. No longer are we reborn into this world, unless his god Tirnoch wills it so. This monster has crushed us, and our kind shall pass from this world. But our memories might yet last. When Gadflo is gone, and his god is left for another people to ravage, I may be freed from my tomb, and then I may share what dreams we made. It is the only immortality any of us may hope for now.
It is unusual for anyone to travel so far from the glare of the surface. Perhaps you wish to learn how to become Stay quiet.
can't believe I was so foolish. Letting myself get carried off like that. I'm needed here.
Goodbye.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yes?